Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kayla. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Thanks so much for coming back. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are not currently subscribed, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, hit that like button, all those things that YouTubers love to say, do them, okay, period. Today, I'm super geeked because I love Halloween, I love dressing up, and I look forward to doing this video every year. So basically every year I try to come up with like an overarching theme for my costumes, and then I do like a few, usually 3 or 4 different costumes to fall under that theme. And this year I did go a little basic with it, not gonna lie, but it's because like I've kind of wanted to do all of these costumes like over the years and just never really did them. So this year's theme is Disney. I'm not like a Disney adult, like I'm not like someone who goes to Disney all the time or like is obsessed, but I did grow up with Disney. I have tons of movies I love. I've seen hundreds of Disney movies probably. Like I am definitely that like middle ground fan. So I have tons of characters that I love, and like I said, these are some characters that I've wanted to be actually for a long time, and I decided I'm finally gonna do it. And the other thing with my Halloween content is I am not a professional makeup artist. I am not someone who sews or like makes things from scratch. All of my costumes are genuinely just like styled by me. Like I find the pieces and put them together and do my own spin on things, and I feel like that's what makes it fun, even if you're not someone who's like a professional makeup artist or like a G with a sewing machine. So I hope that makes my Halloween content like relatable and feel achievable and like exciting. I think really all Halloween is about is just not being afraid to kind of go all out and be weird and like try. I don't know, I love a costume that has effort into it, and I feel like that's really all that makes a good costume, is having a little bit of effort put into it. So I am real excited to try these looks and show you guys. Hopefully they come out how I am imagining that they will. But yeah, I'm super excited. So without further ado, let's get into these Disney costumes. Alright, for costume number 1, we have the iconic supervillain Cruella De Vil. And of course, in typical Kayla fashion, I had to do my own like curvy, sexy version of it. This costume is super easy. It really just involves, I feel like the main thing is really the wig, the iconic like black and white split hair. I got this wig I think from Amazon, either from Amazon or Shein. Honestly, most of these things are from Amazon or Shein. Definitely no need to spend a ton of money for something you'll wear probably once ever. But yeah, so they have a ton of different versions of Cruella De Vil's wig. This one I picked because I didn't want one that was too short. I also like to have a little bang moment, so that's why I picked this one. But honestly, there's so many different things you could do. I also debated just like wearing my hair naturally curly and adding some white into it, but I didn't know if that would be like dramatic enough. So I like this wig enough. I'm not a huge wig person, but I do think they're really fun, especially for Halloween. And again, this is a super cheap one, and it's fine for literally one night out of the year. The dress, I will definitely be wearing again in the future. It is just like a sexy, short, little black lacy dress. It does have like this built-in short, even though it's very, very short, obviously. And then it kind of has like a lacy, like train high-low situation in the back. But yeah, I really like the dress. And then for accessories, I already had this like cigarette holder. I was Audrey Hepburn like many years ago, and so I already had it from that. And then I do not smoke at all. This like is actually a piece of paper that I rolled up and then I like burned that end. Be very careful if you do that. Definitely like it catches on fire and then you have to put it out. But yeah, so I like burned the end of some paper to like give it a cigarette look. I don't know. Was definitely improvising at the last second. And then the red gloves are from Amazon. The coat, which is also like basically the highlight of the outfit. Honestly, you could throw on anything Dalmatian print and it would get the point home, but I obviously really wanted a faux fur coat. I also know that I will wear this coat literally all winter. Like, I know I'll wear this on a regular day, so it was also just a good excuse for me to get it. Coat is from Shein. And then I'm just wearing some like black platform boots. Like, obviously if you're a heels girl, you could wear black heels, you could wear any type of black boots. I think would look cute with this. But yeah, don't be afraid to put your own spin on it. I thought it was fun to do like a bright shimmery green eye, and then I added some like green eyeliner, and then I also did a little bit of white eyeliner underneath to give it a little bit of that like pop, a little cartoony look. And then my red lipstick is my go-to red lipstick, which is Fenty Beauty. But yeah, I think Cruella De Vil, she is iconic because she's like a fashion girl, and of course in the cartoon version she's very evil because she's trying to steal people's puppies. We don't want that. But in the remake, when they kind of like gave a new background story to her, I think they did such a good job, and I really liked the remake as well. It's super fun, super easy look to recreate. Alright, I have costume number 2 on, and in case you didn't notice, I'm Tinkerbell. I actually already had this dress because I wanted to do like a Tinkerbell inspired look a few years ago, and honestly I just like never really used the dress, so I was like, well, perfect time to pull it out. And I also already had the fairy wings, because who doesn't just have random fairy wings under their bed? I actually used these like a couple years ago. My friend hosted a fairy picnic. Actually, she's hosted a few of them, so these wings get held on to because I have actually dressed like a fairy more than once in my life. This is probably the 3rd time, maybe the 4th, who knows, there might be more. For this look, it was honestly much quicker because I just kept the same green eyeshadow that I already had for the Cruella look, so that worked out really well. Obviously, like in the cartoon and in the live action, like Tinkerbell doesn't really have like a full face of makeup on, so I was like, oh perfect, the green matches. And then I just changed the lip to a more neutral glossy lip. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I have these really cute little like face sparkles on, and I did buy them for this costume. I'm not sure how to say it. It's probably Phase It, I'm guessing, but this is the ones I bought. I got these silver speckles. They do have other colors. They have green actually, which would have been cute too. They have golds and whatever. So anyway, these are super cute. Would definitely recommend for Halloween or like a regular day that you want to feel super cute. Very like festival vibes too. But yeah, so anyway, super cute. I really like them. And then obviously for my hair, I just put it in a messy bun, and I left some pieces out and gave them a little curl. Honestly, if I was to wear this outfit out, I would probably just do my curly hair. I would probably make it like a little bit more messy and have like my natural curls. But since my hair was already straight, I was like, oh, why not give it like this cutesy little updo look. I tried to make it as messy and like big as I could. I think it turned out pretty cute. I mean, again, a messy bun with some pieces hanging out is super easy. So the fairy wings are from Amazon, and honestly I love that they're kind of iridescent. No matter what kind of fairy look you're going for, I feel like they just kind of go with everything. So yeah, they're really cute. They're really comfortable to wear. There's like elastic. The elastic here is like not feeling weird or pinching or anything like that. And then you don't really have to wear any jewelry for this. I just again left in my silver hoops. And the main piece, which is the dress, is from Amazon, and like I said, I got it like a couple years ago, but I think it's probably still on there. It's just like a dark sparkly strapless dress. For the shoes, you can't see them very well, so I'll show you. But I bought these little sequins green flats from Amazon, and I also bought these little clip-on little puffs. So these actually could clip onto any shoes if you want to Tinkerbellify any of your shoes. But yeah, I like that this darker sequincy green like almost matched the dress, like close enough. And then I like that the pom-poms are nice and big. And obviously the shoes are flat, so they're super duper comfortable. If I did want to wear this out, I would be very happy with my feet. So that's always nice too. And yeah, the dress is like pretty short and tight, I can't lie. It would probably like raise up a bit like while I'm walking, so I did like leave on some new tights. But yeah, I think the new tights, like they're not super noticeable anyway, but yeah, I would definitely feel more comfortable wearing like little shorts under this or the tights if I was to wear this out. But yeah, overall, I really like it. She was the fairy. Yeah, yeah, she was the fairy. Yeah, yeah, she was the fairy with a fatty. So it's actually the next day. I was overly optimistic yesterday and it was getting dark so fast when I had the Tinkerbell costume on. And after I shot my reels and TikToks, it was so dark. And I am putting way too much work into this Mad Hatter costume to shoot it in bad lighting, quite frankly. And on top of that, I was meeting friends yesterday and I knew that my hair was gonna kind of take a while, so I didn't want to make myself late to meeting up with my friends. Anywho, all of that is to say, it's the next day, and I actually think this is best because now I can really focus on this Mad Hatter costume, which is quite frankly the one I was most excited about. So the last two, I didn't really show you the process because it was really just me doing my makeup and like quickly putting on a wig or quickly putting my hair in a bun. This one, I'll show you guys a little bit more because I'm trying something new. So the Mad Hatter, I'm more so going for the Johnny Depp version in the live action Alice in Wonderland movies, and he has like really bright orange hair. So instead of getting a wig, I want to try this temporary color spray. I had really good reviews, and I did see some people with black hair using it and like it looked like the color showed up well. So I have high hopes for this. I bought 2 cans. I have a lot of hair. I just like don't really know. I've never spray colored my hair before, so like I really truly don't know how this is gonna go. If it turns out good, then this might be like my Halloween look when I go out during Halloween weekend. But if not, that's okay. I do have faith that the costume pieces will come together really nice, really cute, but the hair is questionable. But anyway, all right, so let's start doing this Mad Hatter transformation. Okay, I'm in the bathroom to try to color my hair. I don't have any like hair gloves, so I have these cleaning gloves, which is this is probably gonna be like so ridiculous, honestly, but the things we do for content. Also, this stuff is supposed to wash out with 1 shampoo, so I'm not too worried about it coming out of my hair since it's literally meant for that. Okay, finally I have these freaking cleaning gloves on. Let's try to dye my hair. Maybe I should read the instructions. Wait, okay. Shake can well, hold can about 12 to 18 inches away from hair. Spray as desired to dry styled hair. Okay, my hair's dry. Shampoo out. Do not apply to wet hair. Okay, simple enough, honestly. Oh, all right. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'll deal with my skin later. That's why I didn't do my makeup yet, honestly. Wow, that's like pretty good, I can't lie, for like temporary quick hair color. Like this stuff is legit, I can't lie. To be honest though, I really thought this stuff would be messier. It's not that messy. Like it's not getting on like the counter or anything. Obviously it is dyeing the gloves, but it's like I can't really see it all over my bathroom, so that's making me happy because I did not like prep for this very well. Okay, like I suspected, I am running out. I think I am gonna have to open the second can, but for only 1 can, me having a ton of hair, that's not bad. That's genuinely not bad. Like I have a lot of hair. So if you have like a normal amount of hair, if your hair's straighter, thinner, 1 can is plenty, but yeah, I think I do need the 2 cans. Okay, but I'm actually really happy with this. So I'm gonna go grab the second can, finish off, and then I'll check back in. Okay, here's the final look of the hair. 2 cans was a pretty good amount. A third one would have like filled in a little bit more of the gaps, but honestly, I'm really happy with this. I think the 2 cans was good, and it feels a little like dry, like it feels a little weird. Obviously there is like literal paint on my hair, but I love it. This is perfect, honestly, for like a quick like wearing for one night hair color. Like, I really like this. I would def buy these cans again. I see why they had good reviews on Amazon. It did get like a little messy on my forehead, on my chest. I used a wet wipe to wipe it down. As you can see, there's still a little bit more orange, so I'll have to like wipe it down some more, but it came off really easily off my skin. Like, my forehead was pretty covered, and now it's only like a little bit, so I definitely do think it comes off the skin pretty easily. But all right, I'm about to do my makeup, put the costume together, and I'll be back with the final look. All right, guys, as expected, the Mad Hatter look is my favorite. I'm obsessed. So I will go through how I put this together. I did not buy it as a costume. Like I kind of said in the beginning, I like to find random pieces and style them to make the outfit. So that is what I did. The hair turned out so freaking good. I love it. Like, the color is perfect. I don't even mind that it looks a little spotty. I think it looks kind of like, I don't know, it just is a vibe. It looks kind of natural-ish. So yeah, honestly, 10 out of 10 for this temporary hairspray. So for the makeup, I mostly used, I have the Lisa Frank Morphe palette, and it's literally like every color of the rainbow. So that was a great go-to palette for this look. I wasn't about to dye my eyebrows or like do all that extra either. So I put concealer on my eyebrows and then put orange eyeshadow on top. And honestly, I think it looks fine. Again, I don't care about it being like 100% accurate. So I'm definitely good with how this came out. Like, super heavy pink blush, and kind of did it like lower than I normally would because I was looking at a photo of Johnny Depp, and then just like a soft pink lip. So he has like white paint on his face, and I'm just not someone who's about to wear a full face of paint or a full like white face all night, and I know that about me, so I skipped that part. I've seen a lot of looks on Instagram and on TikTok where girlies have like done their full face, and guys have done their full face white for this look, and it looks amazing. I'm just not doing that. And then the accessories were definitely like the most fun part of this look. So obviously you can't be the Mad Hatter without a hat. So this hat is the official Disney brand, and it's actually a headband. So they do have like really actual large hats on Amazon that you can buy that look just like this, and actually will go on your head. But like I mentioned, I'm a sweaty girl. Also, I have so much hair, it makes me really hot, especially if I'm going out on Halloween night. So I opted for the headband option, which is ideal for me. Like, I'm genuinely so happy about this because I don't have to worry about taking it off, sweating, falling off, not fitting over my hair, whatever. Like, it's literally just a little headband, and it's perfect. Then we have this bow tie, which this bow tie is also a very similar print to the one Johnny Depp is wearing in the movie. Also love this, like, spools of thread. I don't know, it's not really a belt, just like, I don't even know what to call it, but it's such a unique, cool detail that I think also really brings the costume together. And this, bought on Amazon. I have seen people DIY it, so if you're someone who just already has a bunch of thread and you want to DIY this, like, please go for it. I'm not a super DIY girly, so. Then we have, like, this corset is freaking snatching me. As you can see, like, the girls are freaking sitting. This is a legit corset, and it came in a lot of sizes. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it is very plus size friendly. And it's a little stupid, but I tied it up front. That's how like tight I could get it, and tied it around front because no one's here to help me tie in the back, and I wanted it to be like snatched. So if you have a friend to help you or like a partner, it will be easier. But this corset is legit. It does also have like a zipper on the side that makes it easier to put on, and it really like It's really corseting. So the jacket, also from Amazon, and it's definitely giving like Greatest Showman vibes, like circus ringleader, is that what it's called? Vibes, ringmaster, I don't know. But it's definitely giving those vibes. It's perfect for this look and also would be great for those type of other Halloween costumes as well. I did add these little cuffs. They're just like little elastic lace things. I don't know, I think they called them gloves on Amazon, but whatever they are, they add like a fun little detail to the jacket. You could easily do pants, you could easily do a skirt. I did these little like, I wouldn't even call them shorts. These little black like brief things I have that I just already had, and these tights, they're like the purpley fuchsia color. I also already had these. They're from Snag Tights, which is my only place I pretty much buy tights from. And just like my platform brown high top sneakers. I think any like brown or black boots would look really good. I just love my platform sneakers and they're really comfy. That is it. This is the Mad Hatter and the end of my Disney costumes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments which costume is your favorite. Let me know if you have any ideas for future Halloween themes or looks that you think I could pull off, because I'm always planning ahead and always thinking ahead to next year. So let me know. Also, let me know what you're gonna be for Halloween, if you like to dress up. Like I said, I love to dress up and I love to support other people who love to have fun and don't care about being a big kid. So let me know. Let's all enjoy spooky season together and I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks so much. Peace out, homies.